You know those books you grew up reading where when you think back to them, they're just like a warm, fuzzy hug. You get all nostalgic. You can remember exactly where you were at reading it, what grade you were in, and just a flood of memories come back. That's how I feel when I think about these series, these books that just bring me back to my childhood, from elementary all the way through high school. The first series I'm starting off strong with is Junie B. Jones. I hope you guys remember Junie B. Jones. It was about a kindergartner becoming a first grader and her experience as a first grader coming from kindergarten. She had all these like cute little sayings and like would pronounce words wrong. She was kind of known for that, and you kind of just followed her in her life and all of her struggles of being a first grader and making that transition. I just have such nostalgic, warm, fuzzy feelings when I think about this series. I feel like this was a series that I really started my reading journey with. I didn't learn how to read till I was 9, so I really, really love this series and completely obsessed with it. The second series is The Boxcar Kids. I think I'm saying that right. The Boxcar Kids. When I went to look this up, I was like, wow, like there was 3 siblings who lived in a boxcar, and it was all about their adventures of living in a boxcar, right? And as I looked into this further, I was like, like I don't remember why they lived in a boxcar. Is it because their parents died? Like what was the reason? And I feel like it's a little unhinged, but this woman wrote a story about kids who ran away from their grandpa who was mean or cruel, or they thought he was. I'm not really sure. I couldn't get a clear like answer there. I don't know if anybody's read that series before, but so they make their life in a boxcar. And the oldest brother, I think, is like 14. Like, okay. All right, if that's your style. I mean, clearly it was mine, because I was reading about kids living in a boxcar. Like, this really made me believe that I could run away from home and survive. Like, I think it gave me false hope. You know when your mom like yelled at you and you just like went upstairs to go pack a bag? Like, girl, you know you're not going nowhere. I'm gonna stay right here and unpack that bag. I loved all the adventures that they went on and like trying to get their own food, their own water. Like, even saying that actually right now sounds so unhinged and crazy, but I loved it. Next series that I think I started it in elementary school, but I carried this series with me, okay? I carried this series with me into middle school. I remember asking my mom, like, I had all the books. I remember asking her, like, hey, the next book is dropping, like, can you go to the store and buy it? Can you go to the bookstore and buy it? Can you take me to go buy this book? Because I need it. Because every single book was completely unhinged, and it was, again, about orphans. Like, clearly I had the thing about trauma. These kids were trying to survive pretty much a psychopath, okay? Like Count Olaf, I don't know if you guys remember the series of unfortunate events, like what? But that series was also so unhinged. It was basically copy and paste, and it was all about them outrunning this evil, evil man trying to inherit their fortune after their parents like die in a fire. And all of these adults around them like can clearly see this man is crazy, and they keep getting back into this man's custody. And at the end of every single book, this man gets away. He gets away. And the cycle starts all over. And why I was eating that up in like elementary and middle school, I don't know. But it kept me on the edge of my seat, and I kept wanting more and more and more. And I collected every single last one of those books. I don't know where they're at anymore. I don't have them in my possession. Or they might be at my mom's house, actually. I don't know. But this series, I loved it. Series of Unfortunate Events. Please tell me somebody else read this series. My 4th and final book series that was forever etched in my brain, in my heart, in my soul. I feel like this should come as no surprise. This one might be a little typical, but Twilight.
Bella! Where the hell have you been, Lilka?
I just feel like it was a time to be alive. Like if you were there, like you know. If you were there, you know what it was like to be a Twilight fan. While those movies were coming out, like girl, if you had somebody come up to you and ask you, are you team Edward or are you team Jacob? You better not answer wrong. Because if you did, then you'd be having a huge all-out war discussion about why, you know, Team Edward, why Team Jacob. Like, it was chaotic in the most beautiful way. I was never like, I don't want to say I was never like obsessed But I did love, love, love the books. The movies were a little cringy, and we can all laugh about it now. We enjoy them, love all the memes. But the books back then, it was just a time to be alive. Like, what? I love it. I love it. Those were just a few of the series that I feel like made me a reader. I feel like we could be here for another like 30 minutes if I were to go into every single series. But I feel like those 4 really stuck out for me. Would love, love, love to hear what you guys read and what books got you guys into reading. I'd love to know if you guys read any of the books I read and your thoughts on them. Thank you guys so much for joining me today, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.